Hey there! Are you ready to discover the secret to staying strong and agile, even at 94.94? Today, we're diving into how one essential vitamin can help you maintain independence, prevent falls, and keep your legs strong as you age. Trust me, you'll want to hear this. At the remarkable age of 94, you can still keep your legs strong and agile with one essential vitamin that could completely change the way you age. As the years go by, one of the most frustrating challenges we face is the gradual loss of muscle strength, particularly in our legs. Everyday tasks that once felt effortless, like rising from a comfortable armchair, walking across the room to grab a cup of tea, or climbing a few stairs, can suddenly seem like a major struggle. The numbers tell a worrying story. Falls are the leading cause of injury among seniors, with 1 in 4 people over 65 taking a fall each year. This is a sobering statistic, but here's the good news. At 94, you don't have to be a victim of this decline. There's one essential nutrient that stands out as a game changer, a key to keeping your legs strong, stable, and ready to carry you through life. If you lack this vitamin, your muscles will break down quicker than they should, making you more vulnerable to weakness and immobility. But by ensuring your levels are where they need to be, you can maintain your independence, your freedom to move, and your active lifestyle for years to come. So, what is this vital vitamin, and why does it matter so much for older adults like you or your loved ones? Let's break it down. It's none other than vitamin D, a nutrient well known for supporting strong bones, but often underappreciated for its crucial role in muscle health and mobility. Most of us are aware of vitamin D's importance in preventing brittle bones, but its role in keeping your legs powerful and your steps steady as you age is just as vital, if not more so. Research has shown that when your vitamin D levels are low, it's not only your bones that suffer, but your muscles do as well. Weakness, trouble with balance, and a higher likelihood of falling can sneak up on you. And for older adults, this combination can turn a small trip into a life-changing event. For instance, a study published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that people who took vitamin D supplements were 23% less likely to fall compared to those who didn't, which is a significant drop. Another study from the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism dug deeper, showing that older adults with low vitamin D levels had noticeably weaker leg muscles and walked at slower speeds than those with healthy levels. Why does this happen? Well, when your body doesn't get enough vitamin D, it struggles to absorb calcium properly. And over time, this lack of calcium doesn't just weaken your bones, it also drains your muscles of their strength. This is especially concerning because nearly 50% of people over 80 experience sarcopenia, a condition of age-related muscle loss, which accelerates when vitamin D is deficient. Simply put, vitamin D is your secret weapon to staying active, avoiding dangerous falls, and keeping your legs strong and ready for whatever life throws at you as you age. Now you might be wondering, how common is it for people to be deficient in this crucial vitamin? Well, it's more widespread than most of us realize, especially among older adults. According to the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, more than 60% of seniors don't have enough vitamin D in their system, which means that over half of the elderly population is walking around with levels too low to keep them performing at their best. This is a serious issue because older adults with low vitamin D are twice as likely to experience severe falls and fractures. On the flip side, there's hope. The New England Journal of Medicine reported that women over 65 who take vitamin D supplements reduce their risk of hip fractures by 22%, which shows just how powerful this vitamin can be. But here's the catch. As we get older, our bodies aren't as efficient at making vitamin D from sunlight. In our younger days, a simple walk outside might have been enough to keep our levels up. But as we age, that process slows down. That's why seniors need to take extra care to make sure they're getting enough of this vital nutrient. So how can you tell if you're lacking in vitamin D? It's not always obvious, but your body might be giving you clues. Vitamin D does a lot. It supports bone health, boosts your immune system, and powers your muscles. But when you're deficient, things start to go off track. One of the first signs is muscle weakness. If your legs feel wobbly or unsteady, especially when you're getting up from a chair or going for a walk, it might be a sign that your vitamin D levels are dropping. This isn't just a minor inconvenience, it makes you more susceptible to falls. And as we age, even small falls can have serious consequences. Another clue is bone pain. If your joints, legs, or lower back are aching more than usual, it might be because your body isn't absorbing enough calcium due to low vitamin D, leaving your bones weaker and more vulnerable to discomfort. Then there's the issue of slow healing. If cuts and bruises are taking longer to heal, that could also point to a vitamin D deficiency, as this vitamin plays a crucial role in tissue repair and fighting infections. Don't ignore those frequent leg cramps or spasms, particularly at night. A lack of vitamin D can interfere with muscle contractions, leading to cramps that disrupt your sleep and make movement more difficult. If any of this sounds familiar, don't brush it off. Talk to your healthcare provider. A simple blood test can check your vitamin D levels, and from there, your doctor can recommend the best course of action to get you back on track. Whether that's through supplements, dietary changes, or simply spending more time in the sun. Let's now talk about how you can boost your vitamin D levels. The simplest way is through sunlight. When you expose your skin to sunshine, your body naturally produces vitamin D. Aim to spend about 20 to 30 minutes outside in direct sunlight at least 3 or 4 times a week, preferably between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. when the sun's rays are strongest and your skin can produce the most vitamin D. However, as you age, your skin becomes less efficient at converting sunlight into vitamin D. And if you live in a place with long winters, frequent cloud cover, or you simply don't get outdoors much, sunlight alone might not be enough. In those cases, you can consider using a vitamin D lamp or turn to other sources like food and supplements to keep your levels up. Speaking of food, what you eat matters too. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and tuna are excellent natural sources of vitamin D. For example, a 3.5-ounce serving of salmon provides around 570 IU of vitamin D, which is nearly your daily requirement. Egg yolks are another good option, providing about 40 IU per yolk. Fortified dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese make it easy to sneak more vitamin D into your diet. If you're vegetarian, mushrooms are your go-to, as they are the only plant-based food that naturally produces vitamin D when exposed to sunlight. However, for many older adults, food alone may not be enough, and that's where supplements come in. When sunlight and diet aren't enough, vitamin D supplements can be a reliable option. The recommended daily intake varies depending on age. If you're between 50 and 70, aim for 600 IU per day, and if you're over 70, you'll likely need between 800 and 900 IU, or up to 2000 IU for optimal health. Vitamin D3 cholecalciferol is the most effective type, as it's easier for your body to absorb compared to vitamin D2. To get the most out of it, take your supplement with a meal that contains healthy fats, like avocado or nuts. Before starting a supplement regimen, consult with your doctor to determine the right dosage for your specific needs. Here's a pro tip. Pair your vitamin D with magnesium. Magnesium is essential for activating vitamin D in your body, and without it, all that vitamin D from food, sun, or pills might not work as effectively. You can get magnesium from foods like leafy greens, think spinach or kale, whole grains, and nuts. If your diet is lacking, a magnesium supplement can be helpful. Combining vitamin D with magnesium sets you up for stronger bones, better muscle function, and improved mobility overall. How long does it take to notice the difference? If your vitamin D levels are low, results won't happen overnight, but stick with it, and you'll begin to see improvements. After about 2 weeks, you might notice fewer muscle cramps and more energy. After 1 month, your legs might start feeling stronger, and your balance could improve. After 3 months, the benefits really kick in. Your bones will become denser, and your risk of falls will decrease significantly. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.